All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call I'm like Yahweh, Bashem Yashab, Bashem, Kakwadash, that belongs to our apostles. The great millstone tars is truth. Peace, salutations to you elect men out there, man, and your families and your believers, you know, true household faith, man. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a part two to the last video I did, man. You know what I mean? Because um, the scriptures speak about the pride of life, pride of the eyes, lust of the eyes, pride of life. You know, the things that are discussed amongst men, you know, that which is highly esteemed amongst men is abomination to the Lord. So the thing is, it's all about what the Lord wants. You know, the Lord's prayer said, let thy will be done on the earth as it is in heaven, you know. Okay, the whole thing, this everything's about the Lord's will, man. It's not about my will, your will, the next man's will, right? It's about the Lord's will, man. And see, this book of Sirach 13 and 21 said, rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust down away by his friends, thrust away by his friends. When a rich man is fallen, he had many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. And see, that's the thing, man. All right. Scripture speak about justifying yourself before the eyes of men. All right. When we're here to justify ourselves before the eyes of the Most High. And how you do that? By renting your heart, not your garments, man. All right. Hated, eating the garment spotted by the flesh. That's what the Lord said, man. All right. A little leaven left the whole lump. 1 Corinthians 5 and 7, man. All right. When you justify yourselves amongst in the eyes of men, they can't forgive you. They can't redeem you. No man can by any means redeem his brother. So the thing is, when a rich man's fallen, he speak things not to be spoken. Right? Shalom, y'all, Bashan Sheprakata, Malak. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. And the poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. And he spake wisely, he could have no place. Right? And see, look, man, the Lord is going to exalt you, man, in due time. The Lord's going to give you your just due. Like I said, I had to cut the last one a little short, but I had to get this part two up because, see, this is the thing, man. It's about what the Lord wants, man. Let the Lord exalt you, man. Scripture say, let the lips of another man praise the ultimate of Most High himself. All right. He said, when the Lord finished his business, his work, he said, well done, my good, faithful servant. My son, this is my son whom I well please. Hear ye him. All right. That's what the Lord told us when he was on the scene, man. Look, this is my son right here. And this who you going to hear, man. And when he finished, man, he gave him his crown, man. Set him up on top. He had to go through the fire. Likewise, us. Right? Man's not crowned unless he strive lawfully. The Lord had to die for this thing, man. Die for you, die for your people. Right? So that's the thing, man. The Lord was hated. His guts were hated by men. The Apostle Paul hated, man. Right? Men made pacts to kill the Apostle Paul, man. All right. You think the Apostle Paul was getting bigged up by men and put on a pedestal like Ariana Grande or something? Nah, man. The men of the Lord, it's just saying the world was not worthy of them. Hebrews the 10th chapter. Let's go over there. Let's go to Hebrews the 10th chapter. It says they did in the dens of the rocks. All right, persecuted. Men sought their lives. Right. That's why the Apostle Paul said, men that have hazarded their lives for this thing. Hebrews 10 and 30. No, it's 11. I think it's 11. Yeah, it's 11. Pretty sure. Hebrews 11 and the 30. Get to the point. 36. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourgings. Yeah, moreover, bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned, like Stephen, Acts the 7th chapter. You know, they were slain with the sword, wandered about in sheepskins, goatskins. See, a lot of men, they talk about being men of the Lord and this and that, but you don't have the stomach for this, man. You don't have the stomach to be hated, man. You don't have the stomach to teach the scriptures, to teach about rape, all right? To teach about the nature of a woman, to teach about the death that's coming on the earth, all right? The bitterness of this thing, man. You don't have the stomach to die for this thing. The men of the Lord died for this thing. You understand? Talk about men of the Lord, this and that, the chief gorilla and this and that, man. Dudes are a fucking joke. All right? The dudes living a comfortable fucking life. Talking about they're men of the Lord, man. Loved by the whole world and shit. Okay? Drive around in fucking Hellcats and, brand new vehicles. What kind of fucking dude are you, man? Living a good old little sweet life, That's how you become a sweet boy. Hebrews 11 and verse 37. And they were stoned, they were sewn asunder, they were tempted, and they were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, not having their bellies full, man. Afflicted, tormented, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in deserts and mountains and dens and caves of the earth, not in palaces and chateaus and villas, man. That's gonna come on the other side. The Lord gonna let you live a life of luxury, man, with all kind of women draped all on you, man. You're gonna be walking around like delirious, man. Like Eddie Murphy, man. Thing falling out my pockets. That's how much women you gonna have, man. On this side, you ain't gonna be no goddamn whiz kid. You're not gonna be no Sea Breezy, man. You ain't gonna be Duke Dennis, man. You ain't gonna be goddamn King Great 68, man. You ain't gonna be them niggas. You're gonna be a lowly guy, man. Despised by men, despised by bitches. And good, because they're all fucking wicked anyways, man. If you were the world would love its own, man. The Lord sometimes He save you from shit, man. That's why it says the world was not worthy of them, man. Hebrews 11:38. And they wandered in deserts and mountains and dens and caves of the earth. Scriptures tell you that the Lord have no certain dwelling place to lay His head, man. Homeless, going place to place, dealing with adversity, man. The scriptures say even in them times be as pilgrims upon the earth. St. Ezra's 15, I believe 16. One of them, you know. It said even in them times be even as pilgrims upon the earth, man. So pilgrim ain't got no chateau or mansion. He ain't riding around and living in the best conditions, with the best health care and the best schooling. See, we have the best schooling spiritually. We have the mysteries of the Lord, but not in this world. We don't have the wisdom of this world. We don't have the things of this world, man. We don't partake. We don't have the luxury. We don't have the benefit that these people have, man. The scripture tell you they're not in trouble as other men. Who is the other men? That will be us. In this truth, we will be the other men. And these all obtained a good report through faith. Through faith, they obtained a good report. By who? From the Most High. Receive not the promise. The Most High having promised better things for us, that they without us should not be made perfect. See, these people need us, man. But yet and still they hate your guts. Like a woman. She needs you, but yet and still these bitches hate you. All right? Because the Lord put a curse on them and a curse on you. All right? So going back, Sirach 13 and 23 again. When a rich man speak, every man hold his tongue, and look what he said. They extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. If you make a mistake or something happens with you, you a demon. I'm going to kick your ass when you down, you see? Not comparing it to this Alizar dude, because this dude, that was more than a fucking mistake. That was some debauchery. But I'm talking about your sincere brother, you know? Me will find a way to overthrow you, man. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Kick you when you're down. You're a demon. Your works ain't nothing, you know? Okay? But let a rich man speak. Oh, mercy, mercy. Hey, brother, you gotta be mercy. You know, you have mercy, a beloved guy, you know, dude that's like really, really favored. He got a real good reputation or whatever. You know, you see that? But see, really the Lord is with them that are not really. You see how the Lord works, man? I seen it with my very two eyes, man. Dudes that got a great fucking reputation, you know, end up being pure demons, man. Charmander, fire-breathing demons, you know, straight from the pits of hell, you know. But for some reason, you know, men seem to fucking love them. Just love the shit out of them. Oh, yeah, man. You see? It's all spiritual, bro. That's why it says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness at high places, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, man. You know? So being a man, Lord, it's not easy. Like my brother, the elder brother said, man, you know, in his lesson. You know, my elder brother Abaya Allah, man, like he said in his lesson. You understand? It's not easy being a man of the Lord, because you gotta judge spirits, man. See, we're gonna have lives in our hands. Like Esau, he got lives in his hands right now. And he's a punk bitch. They can't manage nothing except, you know, a goddamn porn site. That's the only thing Esau can manage. Debauchery. His soul's in his hands, man. See, the Lord's putting us through the fire so we can be good managers, man, of his creation. You demons, you so-called white people, man, you're being removed out the management position. You're getting taken out the way because you're a fucking mess up. You're a mishap of a people. Starting with your heads, man. All right? That's why the Lord's purging the heads of Israel as we speak. You see what's transpiring? The Lord's turning many men inside out, bro. Literally, right in front of your eyes, man. It should cause you to tremble in fear before his power, man. All right? Because the Lord said he will respect no man's person, but he has respect for his chosen. That's balance, man. That's balance. So, Sirach 15, okay, and 1. Now it says, he that fear the Lord will do good, and he that have the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. Obtain who? Sophia, man. Wisdom. As a mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin. With the bread of understanding she shall feed him, and give him the water of wisdom to drink. And he shall be stayed upon her, and shall not be moved, and shall rely upon her, and shall not be confounded. She shall exalt him above his neighbors. When you read Proverbs, the 12th chapter, which I'm going to go to, it says what? The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. What makes a man righteous? It's because you did it? It's because of you? No, it's the Lord, the Spirit the Lord put up in you, man. The calling and election of the Most High says is without repentance and without works. What does that mean? That means that the Most High chose you from the foundation of the world and called you righteous. Nothing that you did, right? But it's playing out in the flesh in front of your eyes through the process of reincarnation. All right. That's why it says Hebrews 12 and 22 and 23, man. You have come to the heavenly Jerusalem, the assembly of the spirits of just men made perfect. All right. So I said I was gonna get Proverbs 12, right? And so I think it's 28. Let me see. Yeah, 26, my bad. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked has seduced him. Right. So Sirach 15 and 5, she shall exalt him above his neighbors, and in the midst of the congregation she shall open his mouth. He shall find joy and a crown of gladness, and she shall cause him to inherit an everlasting name. But foolish men shall not attain unto her, and sinners shall not see her. For she is far from pride, and men that are liars cannot remember her. All right. So, see, what happens is that in this world, you know, in this society, in this amongst our people, you know, the worst scriptures tell you, Psalms 12 and 7, the wicked Walk on every side. When the vilest men are exalted. What does that mean? The vilest men are exalted. That means that men put up demons on a pedestal. And they're the beloved of the world, man. And even in this Israelite thing of ours. As you can see before your eyes with this man Alizé and the rest of these clowns, like Hassad and all these dudes. These dudes are exalted, man. All right, they go anywhere in these cities, and there's a bunch of bitches trying to get with them. You know, but they got a bunch of fans and shit. You know, I just keeping it funky, man. You know what I mean? That's just you know, yeah, Israelite celebrities and personalities and things of that nature. Cult of personalities. See, our people don't care about the word, man. If they cared about the word, y'all videos will have millions of views, thousands of views, hundreds of thousands, and millions of subscribers and all this. They don't give a damn. People don't give a damn. All right, that's why they're gonna die in their misery, in a miserable, horrible fashion. You know, because the Lord said, "A prophet I'll raise up from amongst your brethren, and him will you hear." And the Lord sent His brethren. It's not just one prophet. He said 144,000. Those are his brothers. He's going to come to redeem him. Because they've been speaking the words of the Lord, who men despise. You know. So it says, but foolish men shall not attain her, Sirach 15:7, and sinners shall not see her. She is far from pride. These people are proud. And men that are liars cannot remember it. They're liars, so they can't remember her. The Lord said He will put us in remembrance, though we once knew this. They can't remember. They can't see what's before their eyes. The Lord said, I'll work a work in that time, in that day, and you will not believe it. You still won't believe it. Because a wicked generation, that's why He made the statement about Jonah. A wicked generation seeketh after a sign, but no sign shall be given to them, but a sign of the prophet Jonas. You know? Because your people don't believe. The Lord cursed their asses out. Talking about you, oh ye of little faith, man. You vipers. You generation of vipers. You know, you hypocrites. You can just discern the skies, but you can't tell what time we're living in and where my men are at, where my word is at. You can't. You don't see you're living a pointless goddamn life here. Where are the answers, man? Where is the salvation, the hope coming from, man? There is no fucking hope in this society. The only hope is that the words that the men of the Lord have been speaking through the scriptures may be fulfilled, so that you may have a life. You may enter into rest. Isaiah 14:3. When thou art given what? The rest from all thy labors and a hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. You know. So, anyways, it says Sirach 15 and the 9th verse. It says, praise is not seemly in the mouth of a sinner, for it was not sent him of the Lord. For praise shall be uttered in wisdom, and the Lord will prosper it. Say not thou, it is through the Lord I fell away, for thou oughtest not to do the things that He hate. Say not thou, He caused me to err, for He have no need of the sinful man. He himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his own counsel. And see what happens with the counsels of men is that they'll big up anybody, man. Any fucking demon. And you've seen it throughout the years, man. You know, that's you lean upon your own understanding. The scripture tell you lean on not upon your own understanding. You know, because hey, when you lean upon your own understanding, then you end up bigging up a fucking Smeagol demon. You know, a Judas goat. All right. When the Lord said he would not judge after the eye, it said John 7:24, judge righteous judgment, judge not after the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. You know. So the Lord is the one that's trying to heart. Again, Proverbs 16:2. You know, all the ways of man clean his own eyes, but the Lord weighed the spirits, man. So Most High, He's weighing the spirits, and He's finding fault with these highly exalted individuals, man. These highly grandiose guys, man, that everybody looks up to as like, you know, the grand poobah and grand this and grand that, you know. That's why it says the more greater thou art, the more humble thyself. And thou shalt find what? Favor from the Lord, man. ultimately salvation, ultimately a crown upon your head, ultimately deliverance from this hell of life. You know what I mean? But the thing is, bro, the Lord told you he would not give his glory to another, man. You know, so the glory all goes to the Lord, man. And ourselves, we have worms and servants. And we're not here to exalt ourselves, man. Scripture say the Lord was of no reputation. All right. So with the counsel of men, you get errors, man. You get embarrassments. You know, dudes that fall flat on their face because you're big enough dudes that's demonic, right? That's what men do, right? So you're supposed to lean upon the Lord, man. Stay upon the Holy One of Israel and wait upon him, man. And he'll exalt you what in due time, you know. He will give you praise and fame in a land where you will put to shame, all right? Don't expect nobody to say anything positive about you, all right? Don't expect nobody to say, hey, brother, you a righteous man, and, you know, you're the Lord is definitely with you, and this and that, brother. You might get like one or two little, you know, sincere here and there, you know, once in a while, but most of the time, people be talking shit about you, and that's the lot. That's the lot, bro. That's the lot. We talking shit about you, saying that you ain't shit, and you never did nothing, and you ain't right, and you're a scoundrel, and you sold drugs, you know, and you're a crack dealer. Straight up, real talk, bro. This shit happened to me. You know, you selling drugs, bro. All this bullshit, man. Talk like a pimp. You do this, you do that, bro. It's par for the course. Thank you, thank you. If you were speaking well of me, I'll be worried. Luke the 6th chapter, man. Luke the 6th chapter. I'll be worried, bro. I'll be worried. My life going too smooth, man. Catching hell, scripture tell you rejoice. All right. Sirach 2, and even though it's fucked up, but you know, that's an evident token, manifest token of the Lord's spirit, you know. All right. Luke 6 and 22. Blessed are you when men shall hate you, and they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy. Do a backflip for joy. It says, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. Not here, man. Not here. Not here. For in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets, the false prophets, man. All right. In like manner did they big them up and say, hey, well, Caiaphas the high priest, and this one and that one, and all these sellout dudes, man. You know, who, you know. Here it is, man. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about this shit, but I remember back in the day, man. I was on, you know, back in the day, I ran into one of these chicks, man, that I used to know and shit like that. Back in the day, long time I used to live in a different state and shit. And now you went to school with the bitch and everything. And here it is, you know, she found out she's an Israelite. She's like, oh, you're an Israelite too. Blah blah. Long story short, she ended up getting with some demonic nigga, right? Because nigga had some dreads or something. Who knows what? Light skin like her. I don't know. And you know, long story short, man, that didn't end up panning out. Now the bitch with some Pookie Ray Ray talking about Jesus Christ and all this shit. That's the silly does, man, of your people. Okay, I tell you, they choose the most fucked up individuals, not just the women, but the men, bro. Okay, they choose the most dastardly looking niggas, man, spiritually and physically, bro. You know, and then here comes you, brothers. You know, they are sincere, true men of the Lord that the Lord is really working with. And well, you know, you can have no fellow, you can have no seat at the table. You're insignificant. Hey, but it's all a test of the Lord, bro, to see if you really believe, to see if you know. That's a manifest token, evident token, man. Real talk. All right, you think you're gonna get your praise and fame, you know, immediately here, you know, for all the deeds that you're doing, that y'all are doing out there. You know, that's not how it's gonna work, bro. The Lord not gonna give you praise and fame yet. Yes, eventually, you know. But you're not even on the level you're supposed to be on here, man. You know, even the apostles, the elders, brother. Look, you're supposed to be the number one on the earth. Like they're supposed to be talking about you, like the mainstream, like the kings. This is not your rest. It's not your society. It's not your kingdom. All right, this is a society full of moles and shit, man, and girly shit. You know, bitch shit, man. That's what this society's full of. You know, a minstrel show, man. You know, this is society. A world's for many, and the world to come for a few. 2 Edge 8:1. This world's for many, but the world to come for a few, man. So hey, rejoice when the world don't receive you, your own people don't receive you. Shit, they look at you like you crazy. Nigga crazy. What's wrong with him? He's always complaining. He's always complaining, cursing people out, rebuking, reproving, always teaching the word, and always out there. You know, who you think he is, man? Trying to be seen of men. Yeah, that's the attitude your people got, man. But it's all good. That's how they treat your Lord and Savior, man. Stone him to death and say, hey, Barabbas, give us Barabbas and let that carpenter's son blood be upon us. Let his blood be upon us and our children. That's your people, man. Not the white man, not the other nations. That was your people. All right. Sirach 15:15. If thou wilt to keep the commandments, and to perform acceptable faithfulness, he have set fire and water before thee, stretch forth thy hand unto whither thou wilt. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him. And most people love death because they hate the Lord and they hate his messengers. You know, don't shoot the messenger now. You know, they hate his messengers, they hate the Lord, they hate himself, they hate themselves. You know, they hate you. So there's a people that don't love themselves ultimately, man. Because if they did, they'll be down with you brothers are speaking life. Brothers are speaking life into existence, man. You know. But see, that's why it says the way of truth shall be even spoken of. When a man depart from iniquity, he what? He make himself a prey. You become a target. Now you open yourself up to insults and ridicule and all this other shit, man, that comes along with this work. That comes along with this knowledge and this wisdom. You know, that comes along with the yoke of Yahweh Shai. You know, as a prisoner of hope comes what? None but hatred, nothing but being downtrodden. Because the scriptures tell you what, the servant is not greater than the master. So what the Lord suffered, hey, you don't have to suffer too. But also what the Lord is gonna receive as a reward, you're gonna get it also too. So that's it. If we suffer with him, we shall reign with him. Okay, which I'm gonna get that too. If we suffer with him, we're gonna reign with him. You know, so 2 Timothy 2:11, 10 verse, my bad. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain salvation, which is in Hamashiach Yahushai, with eternal glory, not the fleeting glory of this place, man. You know, but one day, you know, hey, well, you're the great kahuna, the big, you know, the beloved. The next day, you ain't shit. And I don't know you. The next day, you see, that I don't want that type of fame and praise and shit like that, you know, where it's tainted, you know, or the eternal glory, man, given to you by the Lord, man. You know, every man on this planet Earth is striving for some type of glory from his woman, from his people, from this, from that. That's why it says Mark 6. Okay, a prophet is not without honor amongst his own people. The ultimate man on the earth is the prophet. What's the example of that? Saul, Samuel and Saul, man. Okay, Samuel was over Saul, man. But Saul was the king. But Samuel was over him. He didn't have no power without Saul, man. I mean, without Samuel. They show you that in that movie King David, the King David show, man. Okay, man's over there groveling, you know. Where's the answer of the Lord, man? What can I do? All right, the top man on the planet Earth is the prophet. The prophet is the top man. Okay, King David was a prophet and a king. All right, Saul was not a prophet. Okay, Saul was not a true prophet of the Lord, you know. But David was. He was a prophet, a king, a warrior, all in one. You know, like I did that lesson a long time ago. Not that long ago. It was like a couple months. Seems like a long time. But the men of the Lord complete package, man. And that's why I was referring to, man. Men like King David, a complete package. Saul was not a complete package, man. He was lacking. Okay, he was lacking. You know, and he wanted the glory for himself. He didn't want the glory of the Most High or for the Most High. That's why he got judged. He said, "I reject you from being king." You know. So, anyways, 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 10. Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, ridicule, imprisonment, bonds, as we read earlier in Hebrews 11. You know, tumults, slanders, lies, deceit, defamation of character, and all these things, man. For the what? The elect's sake, that they may also obtain salvation. All right, because not only you are going to obtain salvation, but them that hear thee, which is in Hamashiach Yahushai, with eternal glory, eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also do what? Reign with him. If we deny him, he will deny us also. If we believe not, he abide faithful, he cannot deny himself. Of these things, put them in remembrance, remind them, charging them before the Lord that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers. So bigging up a wicked, evil dude, those are words of no profit. You know? Okay? Those are words of no profit. You know? Okay, so it's all about eternal glory, man. It's not about the glory that comes with the praise of men, all right? It's about the praise of the Most High, man. Okay? For they love what? The praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. Let's get that too. Where's this at? Oh, that's a good one too. Romans 2 and 28, right? For he is not a Jew that's a Jew outwardly, but neither is that circumcision which is outward in the flesh. But he is a Jew which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart, in the spirit, not in the letter, whose praise is not of men, but of the Most High. There you go. That's a good one too. Okay, but the other one's in John. All right, let's get that too. Let's get that too. Okay, because it's all about the glory of the Lord, man. You know, and his eternal glory, man. I said 2 Timothy 2 and 10, man. You know, it's all about the glory, the eternal glory, man. Not a temporary 15 minutes of fame. Like your man, the sweet boy gorilla got. All right. The Lord said the things written aforetime written for our learning. The things that happen are for your learning, man. That through faith and comfort of the scriptures may have hope. You know, that through what you see in front of you, you may have hope, man. That you may fear and tremble. You know. So John 12 and 40, the 39 verse, my bad. It says, therefore they could not believe because Isaiah said again, he had blinded their eyes, hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, pursuing of Isaiah 43:18 on down, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. That's why he said, if we, in 2 Timothy 2, he said, if we deny him, he would deny us. So they were denying the Lord, even though they knew the Lord's name and this and that, and, you know, knew a couple scriptures here and there. But at the end of the day, the truth was on them, not in them. You know, truth got to be in you, not on you. You know, so they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. See, it's all about eternal glory, man. Not what a man can give you, a big you up and say that you this and you that. Cause that when you fall flat on your face, man. Cause that which is highly esteemed amongst men, again, is an abomination to the Lord, man. Let's get that. I should have read this before. Luke 16 and the 15th verse. Let's see if I start a little bit higher. 13th verse. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. The Pharisees also, who were covetous, heard all these things, and they derided him. And he said unto them, Ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but the Most High know your hearts. He knoweth your hearts. For that which is highly esteemed amongst men is an abomination in the sight of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And the law and the prophets were until John, since the time of the Most High's priest, every man pressed onto it. Okay, so these are the Lord's words, man. Okay, that which is highly esteemed amongst men is an abomination, all right, to the Most High, man. You know, so the thing is, the Spirit is speaking expressly to the churches, man. All right, because the Lord said He will respect no man's person, and He will abase all proud looks, man. All haughty spirits and all kind of anything that exalt itself above the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. It said bring it into every thought to the captivity of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. There's too much fucking vanity amongst our people, especially the circumcision, man. Too much vanity, too much double-mindedness. That's why it says 1 Peter 4:17, man. Judgment start at the house of the Most High first, man. You know, this is where it's going to begin. Where does shall the ungodly and sinner appear? If the righteous going to suffer straight things, what they going to do is hope for wide. But, you know, majority of our people going to get the fucking straight and not see the wide, man. You know, they're going to get nothing but the straight. Okay, because they believe in the flesh and they're not spiritual, man. You know, they don't believe in the scriptures. They need to see everything to believe in it. They need to touch it like Thomas, you know, even though Thomas was of the election. But, you know, his faith was weak. Doubt, that's why they call it doubting Thomas. And our people, their faith is very thinly veiled, man. You know, that's why they gotta lean upon a man, lean upon this and lean upon that, and they need somebody to hold their hands, man. You know, all right. But see, the Lord's gonna hold your hand. Scripture say the Lord shall take thee by the hand, man. You know, because look, bro, we about to enter in a time where you might be by yourself. You know, you might be separated from all kind of brothers. You might not be around men. That's why you gotta build yourself up in the spirit of the Lord, man. If they drop you in fucking Guantanamo Bay, your ass should still be faithful to the Lord, man. You know, if they drop your ass in some Siberian jungle, you should still be the same as you were, you know. You should you should be a one-man army, a juggernaut wrecking crew, man. You know. But anyway, it's all about the eternal glory, man. All right, 1 Peter 5 and the 10th verse. But the Most High, the power of all grace, who called us unto His eternal glory by His Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, after that ye have suffered a while, He shall make you perfect, establish, strengthen you, and settle you. To Him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. By serving us a faithful brother unto you, as I suppose I have written briefly, exhorting and testifying. This is the true grace of the Most High wherein you stand. The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, saluted you, as so did Marcus, my son. Yeah, so, you know, hey, now we're in Babylon. We're in the physical Babylon now, you know. And the Lord's about to give us praise and fame in the land we put to shame, man, by His own hand. Again, not by the hand of men or CNN or fucking, you know, whatever website, you know, this one or that one. Nah, it's gonna be just directly from the Most High, man. The Most High is gonna exalt you, man. You know, the Most High gonna put you up there as the gods of this earth, man. Something that nobody could do, you know. Something that nobody could do, man. All right. Psalm 75 and 10. All the 9th verse. Actually, 7th verse, my bad. But the Most High is the judge. Most High is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another. See, he's putting down all these highly exalted, proud, puffed up, proud looks dudes, these chieftains, chief this and chief that. Like I said, brother, most of the time I seen, damn near 99% of the time I seen a dude call himself chief, dude falls quick.
like quicksand, man. Like the ice, like it just fall quick, man. It just tumbles like a house of cards, just fall, because he exalted himself, man. And the dudes around him, nobody say nothing for fear of for fear of getting kicked out or whatever the case may be. And they just follow him. Well, most Jake are followers, man. And not the followers of the Messiah. Whithersoever he goeth, followers of popularity and shit. Who got the praise and all this shit. But that's inconsequential to the Most High, man. All right. So Psalms, I should have started at the 50. I should have started the 5th verse, man. Lift not up your horn on high and speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion, exaltation, cometh not from the east, nor the west, nor the south. But the Most High is the judge. And he put down one and setteth up another. So promotion, exaltation, don't come from a man. It comes from the Lord, man. The white man promote who he want to do. In this world, you got the wicked walking on every side when the violence man exalted. Psalms 12 and 7 and Ecclesiastes 10, right about the 5th, 6th verse. It says what? Folly said in Greek, didn't it? Rich sit in a low place, man. So the rich are going to sit in a low place and the wicked are going to be exalted, man, in this society. All right. That's why I look, man, I'm happy. I'm happy I don't have a fucking name. I'm happy nobody really knows you like that. I'm happy that, I'm happy because in this world, that means you're a demon. That means you're a demon. All these people that are famous and their lives are good and people's kissing their ass and talking about, oh, they're amazing and shit. They're on the cover of magazines. All shit. Niggas are full of shit. And of course, they got to sell out to the white man. But even in this faith of ours, man, look at what you saw with the gorilla, man. Look at what you see with these different guys, man. These highly exalted dudes, man. Oh yeah, the great chieftain. Man, be full of shit, man. It says, for promotion coming neither from the east, nor the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. And he put down one and set up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. And I will declare forever, I will sing praise to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked I will cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be what? Exalted. All right. So with that, I'll leave it there. Call La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostle elders. Peace I taste to election out there. Who the Lord is going to exalt, man. With that, Solomon.